Hello and welcome back to Total War. It's War Wednesday and we are at war with Karak, Ziflin, these guys here. Two armies, very weak. We've just beat them back after their assault on Helmgart. So, what we're going to do for this one, I think we're going to fight for Burgos right now, as soon as we can. But before we do that, I'm going to move this army to Isleheart. I'm still going to build them up in Isleheart. I know they were originally built to protect Helmsgart at the moment. But right now, seems we've just built these guys back. Like, beat these guys back, not built them back, beat them back. Since we've just done that, they're a bit weak. It'd be a long time before I get another attack from them, I reckon. And these guys hanging out here near Filtbergrus, they worry me somewhat, so just in case they attack this army here and take advantage while we're weak after the fight at Fort Bergbrus, I want to make sure there's an army here to fight them back if they ever make it to Isleheart. So with that in mind, I'm also going to build up Isleheart a little bit, but build up the economic and road structure going on there. Helmgart, it'd be a long time before we could upgrade that once more, but that's not a problem. And we have unassigned skill points. Gavin Gorst, the Light Wizard. So let's give him some magic. Banishment. Creatures of the dark, beware if a mage casts a ball of pure light to banish enemies of white wizardry. Banish enemies of white wizardry. Okay, cool. Moderate magical damage. Can disrupt unit formation. Huge, randomly moving area effect. Strong wisdom multi-units, good against armor. That's pretty good, to be fair. That sounds really good. Considering the only spell he's got so far is Shem's Burning Gauge, which is like direct damage to one person. And Knit of Amitok, which holds them. And then Far's Protection, which is like an armor boost. That sounds pretty good. So like another aggressive one that's instead of direct damage, but it's everyone. And Beyond's Time Warp, speed and melee attack. The wizard infuses allies with light magic, freeing them from the passage of time and speeding up their actions. And then earthing and magical reserves are good, but let's get ourselves an actual spell to use the earthing and magical reserves with at the moment. So let's give him banishment. That's cool. So now, I think it's time. Actually, let's do this first. Let's not hurry this through. Let me correct my camera here. There you go. So we've got all the mortars we want. Let's... They take 2 turns to complete. And just in case we need them soon, let's focus on the ones that we can get in a single turn. I like the guns because they're more powerful, but the crossbows are able to fire over the line, which I think is valuable. Let's see what else we got that's potential here. You've got potential. I do want Outrider grenade launchers. They'll be very good at disrupting formations. And I'm going to go with 2 more halberdiers. So I want them to really hold the line, and I'm going to go with 2 more crossbows. I'm going to get some handgunners in there, but I don't think I want to rely on them just yet. Oh, pardon me. I've just drank a shitload of coke and I'm all gassy. And for now, for research, we've done that. We're getting Friends of Bretonia, so that's what we want in that front. Let's keep going with war machines, I think. Ammunition for artillery units, missile damage for artillery units. I was hoping there'd be one that was like accuracy, because they seem really inaccurate as do. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just going to go with volley fire, reload time reduction. So faster rate of fire, essentially, for the archers. That's a good little boon for our armies. So now we've got Isleheart building what needs to be built. We've got the army building. Not too worried about these, because our defences at Helmsgart are building back up again. Is there any way you can tell that garrison details? It doesn't say if... Oh, it does. So look, we've got crossbowmen. They still look like low health, but they are rebuilding. So that's cool. Like some of them have actually gained a fair bit of XP from the last fight as well, so that when they're fully healed, they'll be even more powerful.
Men, I will fight with you.
So... No, almost bloody attack the Orcos there. I don't want to incite them any more than I have to. So this will be an interesting fight because they've still got the artillery, so they can still do some damage. But we know from experience actually how little damage the artillery can do because of how inaccurate they are. So hopefully we're not in the best shape, but hopefully we won't lose anyone and we can all refill up our health after. Let's start deployment. I'm not going to gamble. Let's see how... I'm thinking...
The Empire endures.
Probably a little bit silly. Call that group 1.
Swordsman, by Ulrich's wrath.
Call that group 2.
Swordsman,
And then what's left is group 3. There. So that's our 3 main infantry groups. So we're attacking like multiple sides. Because they're weak and they've got much less power than us. If we go up multiple walls as possible, they really have to split their forces. And then these are fine where they are. The archers, not you. Not you. Because I'm just going to line these up across the front line and just fire over the main attacking area here. These two, they're going to go straight down the middle. And these, they're going to be attacking the gate. So let's just start the battle. Get you on the gate. Archers, you line up. Group 1, up the walls. Group 2, up the walls. Group 3, up the walls. Okay, that's group 2 going up the walls. Group 2, up the walls. Group 3, up the walls. And then bring in these guys as well. So look how few they've got up on these walls here. This will be over in no time. Especially as soon as we crack the gates. Which is not long at all. Now, interesting. Can I cast this spell on the walls? Yes, I can. Oh, no, I can't. I'm going to... Bit of a waste of the magic, but I'm going to cast it on him there. Just so we can get a look at what it looks like. There we go. Yeah, so it immediately walked off him. But that's not a big deal.
My subjects call. The winds blow strong.
We always knew magic wasn't going to be a big advantage for us in this fight.
Karl Franz.
As soon as that gate's open... There you go. They're running away on top of the walls already. This is why you wait out armies. Just how easy this fight has been. Just because I've waited them out and really reduced their thing. Really, I should have just fast-forwarded this. Oh, that's a nice little observatory up there. That's really nice, that. I do like the map. It's really nice. And there's a hotkey button to get rid of all the UI so we can look properly, but I forgot what it is. Yeah, this is it. The army's lining up on the walls. They don't even need to do anything. Look, they're not even fighting and just everyone's running away just on the sheer fact they're there. They just can't hit those groups of guys purely because of this little section of walls in the way. There we go. There's a few hits on them. They're dead already. And this fight is ours. Unless that king, the lord comes back. King. Unless that lord comes back. Oh, he's coming back a little bit. The only thing that's not retreated is their cannons, and they're not doing much, let's be honest. That's got to be the gates open now. Oh, no, one more hit and the gates are open. Typical. Come on, where's the hit coming from? There we go. Okay, that's not what I wanted to happen, but okay. As soon as that happened, the victory ended. I wanted to charge Karl in there and get their lord, but never mind. End the battle. Nice and easy way to start the day. Literally no one got any kills except the archers. They're like, when did their archers get any kills? Never mind. 2 kills from their mortar. That was their big risk. They got 2 kills. Oh, 6 from the Grand Cannon. Oh, no. How did we cope against such losses? It's such firepower. I think is that the Marienburger's gone now? This is the only fort here, isn't it? There's no point. There's no people there for live. There's no one actually lives in Fort Berg. This is just a defensive thing. So there's no downside to doing this. Loot and occupy. Province secured. The Gizero Gap. Got a hedge wizard. All very good. All very good. So I don't know what that means for these guys now. Those orcs there. They're in our cone of influence. Let's repair that. Repair the damage we've done to the gate. We'll keep them in so they can replenish as quickly as possible. Hopefully these guys go down to attack Marienburg and leave us alone. And I think... Okay. Bretonia are doing quite good. They've got the Black Pit. They've got all this. They're going quite at it up here. There must be more Marienburgers about, though, because I don't see anything that says they've been defeated. Which I think they should be by now, surely. Am I missing something? Am I missing anyone? Okay, I'm just going to assume to believe they've been defeated, even though it's not telling me they are. I can't see any of them about. That's Marienburg, less to worry about. But I am worried at how Bretonians are really walking into this side of my land. This is land that I want. I don't mind them having it, but I would really prefer it. But it is what it is. Really? That's all I can say. Commandment available. We want growth in this province. There we go, growth. Because the faster that grows, the faster we can get the real defensive units there. End turn. So we're pretty much safe now from the forces on the east of this, sorry, the west of this mountain pass here. Which is exactly what we want. Oh, there's an army of Marienburgers there. That's what we were looking at, I think. That's what we were looking for. So they don't have any settlements. There you go. Faction destroyed Marienburg. Sweet. So it looks like these just finished them off for us. So we were moaning about them and then they did it for us. So it's not a particularly strong army. Savage orcs, which are quite weak fodder fighters, really. They can be a pain, but they have a lot of weaknesses. They're very strong, but weak to damage. And a couple of Arab boys, which aren't the best in terms of archers.
I will marshal the men.
So I think our guys can hold that down a little bit. We are going to move into... Get 2 points of cavalry, because having cavalry is always good, and 2 great swords. So in 2 turns, that should be completed. And where are we with these guys? They still need a little bit of healing from that sexual feeling. But I am going to pull them down in reach of Isleheart.
By the comet.
And end turn. Because there's no need from up there now. Now that's repaired. There's no need from up there. What I'm going to do, I'm moving to Outdorf. And then I'll do this quest mission there. It doesn't gain us anything on the map, but we do get nice bonuses from having done it, so all good fun. But this growth of these guys is really worrying me, so I want a military alliance with them as soon as possible, just so they don't become a problem in the future. But I think we're on the route to getting that. That's not a problem. Just hopefully they don't go at war with the other Empire factions north of me, so they don't get more of this land. And are they going at it again? No, they're just reinforcing Montfort. These are a worry. But I don't want to rush into battle with them just yet. I'm going to get the army I'm building in Isleheart. I'm going to get them on Helmsgart soon. to push forward into that land. And this is worrying me. This is very worrying. 2 full armies is a lot. And they are just walking through us. I don't think they should have been able to do that. But what do I know? And there's something going on here. These Bretonnians are fighting what exactly? I don't know. Oh, they fought the Orcs. They fought the second army of Orcs. Great. Maybe that's why they're coming through there. They were getting chased by the Artois Bretonnians. So part of me just wants to fight them and get them gone. I believe we could do it. We have... This army's strong enough to take them on. But is it just a distraction? They are in our lands. I think we have the right to do it. And we haven't, as far as I'm aware, we don't have any things with them. And we might gain a little bit of Paravon, Lioness, Artois. We might get a little bit of friendliness with Bretonnian factions if we do that. If we go at war with them. So it might be worth it. Let's see if we can ally with these guys now. Defensive alliance. There you go. So we have a defensive alliance with them these days. They can then pass treaties with Skull Smashers. See, they don't have any problem with the other guys, so... So at least we have a defensive alliance. Hopefully in a couple of turns we get a military alliance with those guys. Outdorf, we want this. Demogryph Knights of Halberds. We want them. They'd be amazing for us. Do we want Castle Reitgard? I think we do as well. Just make sure we get this, because we want every one of these. So that's pretty much all we're going to build there next. We're not going to build anything from any other line. We're just going to build the 3 landmarks now. Question is, we don't have enough money to really upgrade these. So let's make sure we're getting the right things here. So 7,500, that's pretty much all our money. 7,500 to upgrade that's all our money. 6,000, that's a little bit less. Upkeep for Right Guard, recruitment cost for Right Guard, recruitment rank for Right Guard, recruitment duration for Right Guard. Unlocks recruitment of Right Guard. So that's not a major bonus for us right now, unless we want Right Guard, and we do, but not immediately. We're no rush. Don't have enough money for that. And really, we want that Imperial Palace. Tax rate faction-wide is a big one. Public order faction-wide is a big one. Anything faction-wide is a big one for us. So we do want the Imperial Palace. But I'm just going to go with the Foundry for now. Even though it's all our money. He's recruiting anyway, so he won't be able to recruit more until next turn. Question is, do we have what it takes to attack Vicious Gobspit? We do. But their melee attack 28 compared to our soldiers' melee attack of 33. So ours are a little bit better, plus they're armoured. Weapon strength 28. What's your weapon strength? I imagine it's a bit higher. 35, yeah. I'm going to do it. We've got a lot more variety in our troops. Not to mention, declare war, yeah. And it's experience for our troops, isn't it? See, that doesn't look great, but that's not a big deal. We'll give a Gleaming Pendant... What is it, leadership? Leadership, yeah, we'll give it to you. Doesn't really make much of a difference. That doesn't look great, but I believe we can overcome that difference. And I think the new spell we've learnt for our wizard, what was his name again? Light Wizard. We'll see his name in the actual game. I think that's going to be very useful against these guys. We'll see. Because there's so many of them and they're so grouped up, we can just throw one of them down and it'll move about and really, really throw the cat amongst the pigeons within their army. So look at all that. That's a lot of dudes. That is a lot of dudes. What I'm going to do, though, I'm going to move back. Even though I'm attacking, they're going to want to come to me. And I'll tell you for why. They know. Oh, they won't. Not from that range. They won't get cut. Let's move it forward. What if I put them there? Yeah, let's do this normal way. Put them there. Archers. Nothing fancy. Archers behind. I'm going to move it to the right a little bit so I don't have to deal with that bloody forest.
By Sigmar's will.
Spears in front of the archers.
Swordsman.
Swordsman on the right. Left side. Swordsman on the right. And these boys right there. Oh, a little bit out of range. They still might come in on us a little bit. They might not. Yeah, they're marching in. See, that's a really expensive spell. But the sure fact that we could do this with our artillery is really helpful. Their arrows are a bit shit, so they're not going to be an issue for us. I'm going to get you to come around to the other side, just so you're in cover. Now it's time for one of these. Only time today. There we go. That's massive for us. And get these on the left. You jump rush in to fight there. You charge these. So this is going to be a hard fight to win over there. So let's give you a little bit of Far's protection so you really hold your own. And actually rush you in to fight. You're not going to be great. They're not great fighters, the light wizards, but they're going to be some support. And you know what? I'm going to... Archers there. A little bit of firepower on them. Everywhere else, I think we've got this pretty much down. These firing in what they can to keep the archers at bay is helpful. Because they're more worried about running around avoiding our artillery than they are actually firing arrows. Which is exactly where we want them. You're over there, so let's get you in on that side and you help this fight going on over here. And while you're doing that, let's do that. Boost your melee attack. Give them a little bit of a fight. This fight's going okay. I'm not going to use any magic just yet on that side. Look at the pure number. We're beating them back. They've got... This is the thing about the orcs. They've got no leadership. They've got no... Especially the savage orcs. There you go. You get in on this side. Karl, I know I just put you over there, but you come over and take over their leader. Yeah, they've got no leadership, you see. So they're just running away. As soon as they get in anything that's like a real fight, they just run away. And now we've got to get the archers into a position where they can take advantage. Gonna get you to fire on these guys, though. Keep the archers busy. I think that's the main problem at the moment. The archers being too busy. And you fire on this group of archers here. And I keep forgetting, these are in skirmish mode by default. And I fucking hate skirmish mode. It just looks like they're all running away from Karl Franz alone. He's just single-handedly chasing them away. That's how badass Karl Franz is. Oh, they're coming back. They're coming back. Karl, you tank this shit. You maniac, Karl. I love you. To be fair, I think friendly fire from these guys is more of an issue now than the orcs are themselves. Because we don't have any cavalry. We don't have much to chase away their archers with.
Awaiting orders.
You could attack there.
To battle. Launch!
Karl knows what he's doing. Karl, keep the savage orcs away from our archers. And that's it. That's going to be them running. That's them running scared all across the field. Job well done. Close victory. There's nothing close about it. Okay, it's a little closer than I thought, to be honest. 500 losses is more than I realised, but look, we did excellently across the board. And it looks like I chose the right guy to give that pendant to, because they did everything. They earned that pendant today. It's a good job I'm not paying them. That's the pendant. That's what they get. Yay. We're in a big stage of advancement, really. So let's go to get the treasury. Let's get some money.
Summon the elector counts.
Problem is now, we have these guys in our field. They're not really a worry for anyone. What's the garrison at Ubersreich like? Yeah, we've got all these fucking heroes at Ubersreich. We've got... That's enough to fight them back. If they attack Eilhart, that might be a problem, but we've got an army at Eilhart.
My orders are to move.
So I'm not going to attack again. I'm going to rebuild their people. I'm going to let them sit there and wallow in misery for a little bit and see what they do, because I don't think they're strong enough to really do anything in their position. So I'll be interested to see where they do and what they go. I just don't know how they got in this position in the first place, how they got past our armies, but never mind. Unassigned skill points. Here we go. This is what we want. Lightning Strike, very, very helpful. It's a very, very good one for us. It allows us, if they have two armies in a position, to attack one and one alone without them getting in reinforcements. So really good at like breaking big sieges if they siege us. And Altdorf, what can I build at Altdorf? Oh, they've got this here, but I don't actually have the money for it. I knew that. And do I want to upgrade Banishment? I think I do, but I'm going to go Magical Reserves. And yeah, I'm going to go Magical Reserves, so then I can get Arcane Conduit not long after. And also, that increases the amount I can cast Banishment. I think that's more important than actually a better Banishment, if you catch my drift. Part of me wants a peace treaty with these guys, because I've got no interest in coming back to fight them. I don't know why they fought me. And when we did fight them, we battered them away, like it was nothing. Oh, they're going that way. Okay, fine, you march on that way. I don't give a fuck what you do to Karabberg. And there's no way those guys are fighting Altdorf, so as long as they're leaving our lands, that's good enough for me. We forced them out of our lands. That is a victory. Quest issues. The Silver Seal. Move any character to the following region. Altdorf. That's where he was going anyway. The vaults deep below the palace of Altdorf have been breached, and the powerful Silver Seal artifact stolen. The guards are strangely hazy about the events of the night of the theft, but wards that should not open for anyone but the Grand Theogist or the Emperor have been cracked. There's no mundane thief. A witch hunter is summoned. Cool. Oh, okay. On advice, the promise of financial returns, Edmund von Libwitz of Wizardland has joined you in what appears to be a surefire investment. Okay, we've had this one. Pay back the investment, 800 gold. Do nothing. Political favours. We've got loads of prestige. Let's go political favours. I don't want to lose gold right now in a period of growth for our nation. Let's put you on march and get you to Altdorf as quickly as possible. And that's done, that's done. The Silver Seal. The witch hunter reports that a mysterious woman is seen fleeing through a small hamlet east of Outdorf. Through the informant mine, he caught a glimpse of her retreating back to the faint moonlight. He swears that her steed was a thing of bone with foul green glow about it. The witch hunter suspects her to be an agent of undead. Stirland lies east of Reichland, and beyond it lies Sylvania, historically the centre of undead activity in the area, so the hunt should be directed there. Breach a dam? Jesus Christ, that's a bit fucking extreme for one woman, one undead woman. Sorry, always happens. Like, I feel fine, I start recording, and then all of a sudden my eyes start running, I've got a runny nose, I'm sneezing all over the place. Oh, my eyes are running like crazy, my left eye really hurts, I don't know what's going on with me. Oh. To be fair, I've just ate something with a lot of chilies in it, so maybe it's chili contamination of the eyeball, which is not friendly. Hang on, give me a second here. Okay, I'm back, and my eyeball is still itchy, but we're marching on. Pursue her. And so another quest is issued. Let's have a look at a quest now. Win the following battle with Emperor Karl Franz's army. The Silver Seal, Shrine of Ill Omen. The vampiress, or for such she seems to be, has chosen to fight near a Shrine of Ill Omen. She has raised an army of corpses to defend herself with. The Silver Seal, battle experience and prestige. So where is this? This is in Stirland, apparently. There you go. Near Needlefing. We'll come to that later. We've got this one to do first. It's right there. How is our army looking? One more turn and the army will be fully fledged and ready for battle.
To the provinces.
Now, our income is going down drastically just because of what we're doing with army upkeep. So we're getting ourselves in a situation we don't really want to be in here. So let's see if we can up our income. First things first, military alliance for you. Clever, there you go. It's taken us ages to do it, but finally an alliance is secured. So now we've got a clearer look at their lands here. So there we go. We're allies with these guys now. Hopefully these will start confederating with the armies down this way. So like Bretonnian lands stretch all the way down here to... This is like the forests area here. So it's not that. That's Alvan lands there. And then down here is a bit more Bretonnian lands. And here we get like Skaven areas. Astalia's there. That's undead pirates there. And Skaven here. So it's a lot of land for us to like really control now. Well, not control, but have alliance with. A slow growing alliance with. So let's deploy more, but I don't want to go crazy with it because we are really eating into our upkeep now. Like each greatsword we recruit is 223 of upkeep, 227 for the 257 for them. So we are paying a lot in upkeep at the moment. So I don't want to really push that much further, but I do want a full 20 here. So let's get 2 more greatswords, and we've got the halberders. I think we just deploy 2 swordsmen as well, just to keep the numbers up. Actually, no, 2 more crossbowmen because we're short on archers in this regiment. But I do really want to push these guys into a confederation with us. Positive in field authority 2, base fealty 3, allowed expansion 1, high relations 1. So that's good. We're getting somewhere with these guys. Can we... We've got high relations. Can we... Do we have a military alliance with you? No, we don't. We can't get a military alliance with them. That's weird. We have a trade agreement. Who don't we have a trade agreement with? That's the question. These guys, Wizenland and Stirland, neutral. We might be able to get a trade agreement with these.
Sigmar's will.
Doesn't look likely, but now we've got that one treaty with them. The next treaty will grow. Wizenland would definitely be able to get one with these, surely. Trade agreement and a negotiation pact. That's a lot of money.
Right.
There you go. Who else? Stirland can't with any of these. Baston and Lioness. Baston we should be able to get one with.
Welcome, friends.
Trade agreement. There you go. High. Defensive alliance. Might as well go for a military alliance as well. Oh, they just want trade agreement. That works for me. Actually, I don't want to spread my military alliances as much as possible. So we've got Bretonia with an alliance with. Everything else is fine. And we're making a little bit extra money now with the 2 new trade agreements we've negotiated. 200 more gold a turn. Which is something. Not amazing, but it's something. And end turn. The Barrow Legion, these guys here, they're going to be a problem at some point. Because I imagine Bretonia are going to declare war on them at some point. And that would mean we would have to declare war if we want to keep our alliance in Bretonia. And the problem is now, we've got an ally, we can see all their movements in all their lands, and it's not great. But it looks like they've got a bit of a chaos problem there. So that's not... We'll have to keep eyes on that. Because we might be able to sneak up and grab that off them. They might be our allies, but we're not above taking advantage of their ailing situation. And they're degrading fast, so they're in a problem. But this army is fully fledged and healed, and I think we're ready for our next fight, which is this here. The Battle of Bloodpine Woods. Let's do this shit. Oh, we're trespassing. I thought we had military access with them, but we're trespassing. Ambush. The enemy failed to spot your ambush, and now the element of surprise will give you the upper hand. So we've got to take on some of these guys. Look at that. Look at that. Nothing. They've got nothing of value there except the Howl Battery. So let's do it. So it is. The Empire must fight against its own kind of survival within the bounds of the Empire itself. We must be wary, for there are more than traitors lurking in Bloodpine Woods. There are orcs, by the looks of it.
Come, men. It seems Todbringer sends his midden wolves across the Reich to test our mettle. He seems to think that since my father's death, Reichland is weak, and we cower under our beds waiting for these Ulrich worshippers to save us from our woes. I say we Reichlanders are more than capable of defending ourselves. I say we show Todbringer's mongrels that Reichlander blood flows through our veins. We face the trespassers deep in the blood pines. Keep your wits, lads, for there is more than Ulrich's dogs in there. My father had to send the Reichsguard in to purge these woods of forest goblin filth more than once during his reign. Yet
Didn't do a good job the first time then.
Today. No. Today we send the Elector Count of Middenland a message that it is the House of Franz that protects the borders of Reichland.
Very good. Well said. Well said. Very inspiring. Okay, so they've got these guys here. Taking out them. We're in ambush, so taking out them should be nice and easy, but this... Deploy a regiment of swordsmen at the back to charge in and take that lot there. And then another group on this side to kind of, at the front, to kind of take down their swordsmen.
Yes, sir! Spearmen.
And you hold them on this side as much as possible. Archers behind, as usual. One over here to get like a nice... You got a nice clear shot through those trees. And then you two over here. Like so. So not many are actually going to come down through the trees. I imagine that's more thematic if they come down through the trees. But we're going to keep as little as possible in the trees. Purely because I don't like fighting in the bloody trees. Now you. We want somewhere we can protect you. Because I've got a feeling things are going to turn in this battle. Quest battle is always a little bit... Oh, no. That was be annoying if I did that. So I want to keep them close. Even though it's not... let's get a little bit further back. I think I can... There you go. So he's that side, they're that side, everyone's happy. I think I'm going to start a battle, pause it, and then issue my commands to make sure everything goes right early on. Because while they're in this thing, we need to take advantage. You go there as well. We can't gamble with the thing, so we're going to have to wait for that to recharge. That's not a major concern. Yeah, these quest battles, something always changes. It's not as simple as it looks from the get-go. So it's not just going to be as simple as let's ambush these and then battle over. Because that would be a very quick battle if it was. So let's start this battle and pause immediately. The first things first, you're grouped. So if I do... Oh, there you go, lock and... How does this work? I worked this out last time, didn't I? There you go. If you move it past them, they charge in like that. I do want you guys on the archers, though. Because that'll mix in themselves. You guys, group you up on lock, too. Why aren't I getting the... There you go. You fire at will. You fire at will. You will do your thing. You guys, group up. Group up. Come in. You do the same. Okay, let's play. I think the fact that I was on pause really messed up that a little bit. But this fight will be over in no time. The spearmen are doing what they should do and holding these guys back here. And the swordsmen are going to hit them massively from behind. Their artillery's not going to get a chance to fire before they've run away. You do that. Make sure you get this over with as fast as possible. They're running away, so let's rush them into this side of the fight. I mean, it won't be long before, there you go. They're actually running away for good now. And they're being mortared from fuck as well. So I told you this fight will be over in no time because of the ambush. You get in this fight here. I want that over with as quickly as possible. Enemy reinforcements are approaching. So this is what I was talking about. Things do change. So let's move you there. Archers. You line up there. Any chance of anyone turning around here? Yeah, they are gonna turn around, but let's shore up our lines. Get our armies in and shore up our lines from whatever's coming this way. It looks just to be pistoliers. I'm not too worried about them. But just in case there's more behind them that we can't see. There you go. These are chasing us back in now, which is good. Turn around and hit them, scare them off even more.
Spearmen! Soldiers of the Empire! Take position for the Empire!
There you go. There's a bit more of an army there that we can see. Get Karl Franz to mess them up. You, stop chasing. Stop chasing. Come back.
Free formation!
And now we've done the main battle. Let's ungroup all of them.
Free formation for Heldenhammer!
Yeah, they've grouped up again, but never mind.
I will not stand idle! Spearmen!
All our spearmen, they're a group on their own.
At speed! Take position! The Empire endures! Quickly! Swordsman! Quick march! We are Sigmar's heirs! Quickly! We serve the Emperor! For Heldenhammer!
Just use Karl just to keep these guys at bay. Karl and the artillery and the archers will keep those guys at bay. All the main army is coming back in. Now, is that all they've got? That's relatively easy. The pistoliers I can keep at bay with magic. In fact, I'm going to get you. Are you on a horse? Yeah, you're on a horse, so you're fast as fuck. In fact, what I'm going to do... It looks like they're doing it by default anyway. Get the cannons firing on them. And the horsey, because he's agile as fuck, you're going to cast Net of Amitiotiot. And you don't need to overcharge it. Overcharge just adds an effect area. There you go. They're held in place now. So the next ray of artillery is really going to hammer them hard. And they're running away for good. So let's pull out these soldiers back in. So our lines are drawn back up. Everyone from the main army is running away. It's just this second army that I've got to worry about now. And let's halt you and put you back on fire at will. Because they are running away. I was hoping we'd get them to route properly, but whatever. And just to add a bit of fun, let's put you there. Look at that. Look at that. Brilliant. Horrible light. Got half their army on the runners already. You come in and kill Hans von Zanger. Bit of a waste of mortar fire for that one person, but it made it look cool when he charged in there and among the fire and the flames. Kill him! Kill him! There you go. He can't stand much of that, I imagine.
We are Sigmar's heirs. Heading out.
You know what I'm going to do? He's running away. I'm going to stop that from happening. Just let him sit there as Karl Franz takes a beating on him. And what do you know? He's dead. We didn't need to kill him, but we did. Decisive victory as expected. So the reinforcements weren't losses 90. We knew the first fight would be a while because we had them ambushed, but I think we were meant to do this fight much earlier when we had a much less complete army. But either way, we won. We beat back the bloody Bloodpine Wood Empire successionists or whatever they were. Take on the captives, get some replenishment. And what do I win for that battle?
Sigmar compels us onward.
Sigmar compels us onward. Yes, he does indeed. Follower gained, campaign movement range, the Sword of Striking, Prestige 200, and Hero recruited outdoor for Battle Wizard. How cool is that? Charge bonus. The Battle Wizard can go into this army at Isleheart. I can get there in one turn. Good on him.
To the provinces.
And we can add... What do we want? We've got 4 halberdiers. We're going to have 4 great swords, 4 archers. Let's add a bit more in terms of crossbowmen to the army. This is going to be a really strong army when it's built up. And I think I'm going to merge these armies a little bit to get a bit more strength in Karl Franz's army, because it makes no sense he's on these old school archers while they're on the good archers. He's got no great swords. Halberdiers instead of spearmen. That's a stronger army, that is. Well, this is costing us 2682. What's this costing us? 3,200. It makes no sense. That's 3,200. It's not even full. That he's getting the strong army when he's a bit of a shitty.
The nation calls.
And we don't have any money to upgrade here, do we? 2 turns till that's done there. It's all looking good. And let's talk with you guys. Peace treaty. There you go. Don't break it. else I'll come and fuck you up, okay? I'm giving you a chance here, guys. Giving you a chance here, Ziflin. Don't let me down, please. And I'm in your land, aren't I? And we don't have military access. That is disappointing. I don't want to actually like reduce my relations with you any further, so there you go.
Not likely.
Nope, okay. They do not like us at all, these guys. But they've got like high fealty to us, which is odd. You'd think that those two would be aligned quite well. But never mind. We're going to withdraw now. We'll get you back in another time. I'm not worried.
Bring me to my men.
Let's march you out to get you out as fast as possible.
To unite the provinces.
Happy now, Kemberbad? Unassigned skill points. Let's level some fuckers up. Actually, let's have a look at his inventory as well. Leadership ore size, that's nice. Hold the line, that makes his constant. Affects allies in range. Melee defense 5 and leadership 4. So a little bit of a boon to that. Quartermaster's nice. Minus 15 upkeep when that's fully stun. Headhunter, not too fussed about. Casualty replenishment rate, again, is another nice one. We've got some nice options here. I'm going to wait until level 16 to give him Deathclaw. So no point giving him a horse now until level 16. Not too worried about his yellow line. I may want to put some points into his red line. But I'm just going to go with Leader of Men. Affects all allies in range. What's the range? 40 meters. So it's not the same as his leadership bonus, but I'm going to go hold the line. Just to make everyone around him just that little bit fightier. And this guy, we can give him... I don't really overcast very often, so miscast-based chance isn't great for us right now. Let's give him one more point in banishment. Next time we'll go Earthing, and then we'll go Arcane Conduit, which is a great one for us. It keeps our magical abilities flowing. That's very nice. I'm happy with that. We still don't have as much land as I want. What lands we've taken, other than our main base, is actually not really economic centres. They're just defensive centres. So, that means we need to go to war with someone. And I don't know who. It looks like these guys are fairly weak. You might take advantage of... It might be to our advantage to go to war with these guys. Free lands there. Wittenberg-Norn and Dottenbach would be nice, but I'm not sure how that affects our fealty elsewhere. So he lost negative Imperial Authority, declined to defend settlement, declared war on elected council. If we do that, we'll lose fealty across the board, and I want to get this land and this land via fealty, not through war. So maybe that's a bad decision. So I think we're going to wait until things align for us, if you know what I mean. You know, things make sense. Let's not push. Let's let the decisions get made by Father Time, so to speak. You never know. We could get next turn get a decision that says, "Oh, these guys are at war with these guys. Who do you join?" And then we just pick the weakest and go, "Yep, I'm gonna kill you," and take over their land. So that's the plan.
Welcome in my court.
What are they going to declare war on us? Oh, non-aggression pact. I don't want to fight you, but I don't really want a non-aggression pact with you. Who are you at war with? See, that'll lower things with Wizenland even further, but I was going to go at war with them anyway. Yeah, fuck it. It's a non-aggression pact. I don't want a military alliance with the goblins, but I'm happy not fighting them at the moment, so a non-aggression pact. Now we've got these two cities in the mountains. Any more mountain attacks are pretty much worthwhile. Oh, what's going to go on there? Fighting here? No. So I was hoping the Chaos armies would take the Black Pit and we could take it back. But that's not a big deal. Looks like there's going to be a fight up there.
The Celestial College implores that
These guys want a defensive alliance, and Like I said, I don't want to really spread my alliances much because I don't want to like come to their aid all the bloody time. But I think they'll be. It doesn't really matter because they'll be absorbed into Bretonnia anytime soon anyway. So it don't hurt. Like if we get attacked, what really is a stupid idea? 'Cause if we get attacked, they can't really help us. What can they offer us? It's more us helping them. So I do want these landmark buildings, really. But how long? 6 turns, you can upgrade that. That's 7,200. As long as you have 7,200 in 6 turns, I'm going to upgrade my horsey area to get some better horses.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Now, where do we do? Well, we're not at war with anyone, I don't think. Let's have a look. Treaties, there you go. So we're at war with School Takers. They're up north somewhere. We're at war with Skaven, but I don't know where they are. We're at war with the Beastmen, no Beastmen about. So, what the fuck do we do here? You know? I might send a little bit of an army. Try and, like, quell some of this happening up here. Stop them growing even further, some of these Norska bastards. Lowland Forest, do we want that? Do we want to fight a Lowland Forest? I want it eventually, maybe not quite now. Or maybe we just sit and play it safe. Let's take an army here. Mysterious Island. Gather what's ever going on at this thing. You never know, it could be gold. There you go. Your army before better in battle, your army before better on campaign. Let's go and go. Shiny boots, fresh recruits. Treasury 1,500 and campaign movement range plus 25%. Very nice. And you are a fully built up army now. With nowhere to go. Maybe we shouldn't have got to sign a non-aggression pact with these guys. Maybe we should move into these lands a little bit more. Meh. But never mind. We've done that now. It's just typical. If you try and reduce the amount of people you fight a war with, and now also we're not fighting a war with anyone, and it's total war. We should be. It's War Wednesday. We should be at war. You know what? I'm going to think about this in the next episode. I'm going to leave this one here. And we'll approach this next episode. See who to go to war with then. I'm going to end turn, see if anything happens that really changes my mind. But I think it might be a job of waiting it out and waiting for this fealty to go up with these guys. Or maybe going abroad. Maybe sending an army abroad and seeing if we can take anything in the new world. Oh, see, look how close. These Pfeifdorf guys, look how close they are to joining us. If they join us, okay, they're a little bit cut off by Norn. You know, it's another set of lands and we can move armies across into there and attack from some other, like Constandert, Shorsathan. We go this way. All of a sudden, we're attacking Castle Drakenhof. Oh my god. The vampires have been beat back to Castle Drakenhof. They have no other lands. That's incredible. So we can go up this way and really, really help that. And I don't think these guys... Oh, no, they do have fealty to us. Sorry, so we can't fight through that way. But still, very interesting that the vampires have been beat back to Castle Drakenhof. Take advantage of that while we can. That might even be secure. Keep these in march stance. Secure military access with these guys. Trade agreement. Do you want the trade agreement? No. Okay. Surprised we don't already have military access, to be honest, with these guys. I thought we would. Fuck it. March through anyway. Do we have military access for you guys? There you go. Non-aggression pact. Yep, that's... So if we go into... Take this army. Move past Norn into Averheim here. I think this is Averheim. Yep. And then we can walk through Averheim with military access all the way to Castle Drakenhof and take that from the vampires. Strike while the iron's hot there. That might be what we do next turn. It's a little bit of an expedition. But I really want to make sure that while the Drakenhof vampires are down, we keep them down. Unless, of course, they've expanded into the mountains here. We won't know until we get over there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.